For those of you that have never Zoomed before, go ahead and put your phone on mute. You can click the screen and bottom left-hand corner, it'll say mute. So go ahead and mute your phone or device, whatever you're using. And we'll go ahead and get started. My name is Tiffany Clutch. I am a orange status presenter. I almost forgot. I want to say I'm a black status presenter because you know why? Because we already are. Every single one of us on this call are already black status presenters. Yep, all of you. You know why? Because every black status presenter there is started right where you are. They've been exactly where we have, and they got to where they're going, and they're still working because they're going to go for black status level 1, 2, and 3. We have a level 3 now, guys. Did you all see the comp plan changes? Who's excited about that? I want to talk a little bit about comp plan changes really quickly, and then I'm going to jump into what I got from convention, what I took home, and what is really touching my heart lately. And I might cry, but I'm going to do my best not to. All right, so we'll go ahead and we're going to chat about comp plan. For those of you that haven't seen, I went live in the group and kind of discussed it a little bit. I was really tired, and we was still in NOLA when I told you all this. And I was like laying there in the bed. But I'm really, really pumped about it. Now at purple status, you get your car bonus instead of it being black status level 1. So that's huge. That's 2 levels up that they're moving, or down that they're moving to where you can get your car bonus, which is amazing. So you can get a $500 car bonus every time you maintain purple. Whenever you get there. I mean, some of us are going to get there quicker, others are going to be a little bit slower. Excuse me, but that's not what this is about. This is about, keeping each other motivated and inspired. Everybody is going to move at a different pace. Everybody has a different story at a different network. Okay. So at black status level 1, or at black status now, you get a $750 car bonus instead of the $500. So basically how that works is when you get to that point is you get that extra money. They just give it to you. You don't have to say, this is my this is my car payment. This is what it's going towards. You don't have to pick out a certain car. You don't have to do any of that. You just put that money towards your car or whatever you want. Okay. They trust you to use it on whatever it is that works best for your family. And then black status level 1, 2, and 3 are home bonuses, vacation home bonuses. I think at black status level 1, it's a $10,000 bonus, and then it goes up from there. So, wow. How crazy is that? Like, to have a $10,000 bonus? Hold up, wait a minute. I don't even make that in a month. That's crazy. Y'all wait, because we're all getting there. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm going to keep you all motivated and a fire under your booties, all right? Because I got one under mine. All right, so now we'll talk about exemplary status. So at pink and blue, now if you have people in the Fast Start program under you, that means they're in their first 90 days, and you want to constantly be recruiting. So you should always have someone in that Fast Start period, at least 3 people. Well, I guess at least 9 people at all times, because you want to try to recruit 3 people a month, at least. That's what you want to go for. Personally, I try to shoot for more than that just because I like to set my bar high, and I shoot for the moon and land among the stars, you guys. That's what I do. That's my motto. That's what I live by. That's what I do in this business. And I totally want you all to do the same. Don't get discouraged if you don't meet your goals. Be glad that you set them that high and landed where you did. Because if you hadn't set them that high, you may have not went as far as you did. Okay? So keep that in mind. I love that quote, and I like to say it almost every day. So when you're setting your goals, set the bar high. Don't undermine yourself. Don't demean what you can do, okay? You all can do insane things. Shoot for insane goals and be happy with the results you get, because I guarantee they're going to be better than if you didn't set those goals. Okay, so at exemplary status now, you're going to make 8% off of any sales from anyone in their fast start period that is under you in your first generation, not under people that are under people under you, but under people directly under you. Okay. So any of your personally sponsored, basically. So if they're in their fast start period, you not only get your 3% from pink and 4% from blue, but you're going to also get the 8% from the fast start girls under you. Okay. So on top of that, that's insane. They noted that would be a 25% increase in pay for blue and pink status presenters. So those girls, you girls that are on here, you need to hit your pink. And if you're in your 90-day period, hit that pink because you get a $200 bonus. We have a new fast start program for those of you that don't know. Kayla just jumped back in the game. She was with me before. But she's new and she can hit pink status in 90 days, or anybody that's new that's on here, and get an extra $200. That's crazy, you guys. Our fast start program has 3 tiers now, which we'll talk about that another time. Or if you have questions, message me or Scott. All right, so let's move on to elites. So elites now, if you're orange or green, you will make, if you have somebody under you that's hitting green or orange for the first time, then you will get an extra $250 on top of your bonus that you get. So that's really awesome because it gets kind of hairy from green to orange. If you have somebody pull away from you that's green, it can actually cause you to get paid less as an orange status presenter. So that's going to help that pay gap out there. All right, so we'll go ahead and move on to convention talk. Obviously, we learned that at convention. I hope you guys are selling the crap out of these kudos because, first of all, they're gorgeous. Jody, did you go live with yours? If you did, I need to go watch that video, and I need to comment on it. If anybody has their kudos in, please let us know when you get it in and say in the group, I'm going live. I want to come support you. I want to come be there for you and just show you that we care about you. We want you to do well, all of us. We want to do this together. That's what this is about. So, and then the Ultimate Lash Trio, make sure that you all are really, really promoting that so you can get that necklace. Who's getting that necklace? All right. It's so pretty. I love all those little incentives and I will go for them. I want you all to try to do the same. Set those goals and make them happen. You can do it. I promise. You can do it. There's different ways to promote it. You can do a video. You don't even have to say anything. You can just do a video of you applying it and you can speed it up or leave a video. You can do one eye with Epic and one eye with Epic and 3D Plus. You can just do a live and show the 3 products, tell about the discount. Basically, you're getting a 3D fiber lashes for like $10, I think, when you get that Ultimate Lash Trio, which is pretty crazy. So even if they don't like the 3D Plus mascara, then they can gift it to somebody, and that's like a $10 gift they got. Let's see. You know, Christmas is coming up. It won't be here. I mean, it'll be here in no time. No time. So that's the thing you can think about to throw in there. If you have a customer that's not a fan of it, say, hey, for $10 more, you can get the Lash Trio and you can gift that mascara to somebody. It's a $30 value on that 3D mascara. All right. So let's talk about convention takeaways. You know how, like, when you go to places, or you need a bump or a push in the right direction, and there's signs everywhere, and you get it. That's what this was like for me. That this convention was life-changing for me. And I'm sure that Sky and Carly and Shannon all feel the same. I think every convention you're going to learn something new and take something new away from it. Every class I went to, it seemed like it was geared towards sisterhood and towards making each other feel loved and like they belong and just being friends and loving people. And that's what I came back with, is an extreme desire to just love you guys, which I already did, obviously, but it's intensified. I can't even explain it. Like, I just want to do more team dinners. I want to do more of these Zoom calls. I want to be a part of y'all's lives. I want to help you all see success and believe in yourselves. And for a lot of us, when we did sign up with this company, we didn't believe in ourselves. I know I didn't. And for me, what keeps me going is when I see you all doing these things that you never thought you would ever do and being confident for once in your life. Jody, you made me cry, girl. You made me cry. But she has gone leaps and bounds since being with this company. And I mean, you can just see it in her photos. You can see how happy she is. She's confident in herself. It's just wonderful to see, you know, how such like, it's not even a small company. I can't even say small company, but how makeup can change so much. But it's not the makeup that's changing it. You guys realize it's us. It's the community we have. It's the sisterhood. It's the support. It's the camaraderie. It's the uplift, empowering, and validating each other. And that's what it is. And that's what you need to lead with, is the sisterhood. You need to, and that's what I'm going to do here on out. I mean, let's be BFFs, y'all. I mean, here on out. I was already being y'all's friends. Let's be real. But it's a whole new level of that. It's crazy. Like, I can't even explain to you what convention did to me. It's amazing. But when you're leading your team, when you're recruiting people, when you're talking to people, make it about them. Make it about what this company can do for them, not about what it's going to do for you if you recruit them, or what it's going to do for you if they buy something from you. Make it about them. And I'm telling you, if you lead with your heart and you put loving people before everything else, you will be successful with this business. You will. I mean, it's just inevitable. And then sticking with it, you guys. Just staying consistent, even in the tough times, even when it's kind of slow. Staying consistent. Which, slow is not a word that's even in our vocabulary right now, because we are going straight to the freaking top right now. I'm just saying this company has a huge, the word I cannot even think of when I'm trying to tell you all, but we have a huge advantage over a lot of others right now. With our new mascara, with our lash serum, everything we've got going for us is going really, really well. But promote these things, guys. And the Unique Foundation, everybody's talking about it. I love it. I love that everybody's talking about this cause, because that is really going to bring light to our company. It's really going to get the word out there. It's really, more than anything, going to help others. And that's what we have to be leading with, is helping everyone. You know, even if it's not to sell them makeup, but to maybe get the word to someone about the Haven Retreat that didn't know about it, you know. Excuse me. I talked kind of fast. So, Sky, if you want to talk, you can. If you want to give your little insight on how convention was for you. No?
I couldn't find the mute button. Sorry. I think Christina will vouch for me in that you basically said absolutely everything I said in my Zoom with them the other night. Like, almost exactly. We're like such secret twins. It's ridiculous. But I'm right there with Tiffany. The biggest thing that stuck out was sisterhood, and as frustrating and as aggravating sometimes as these group chats can be, they are what this business is about. You're building relationships with these people, and if you don't have those annoying conversations that, you know, you figure out you have something in common with somebody, then you don't it's defeating the purpose. Like, it's defeating the whole purpose of the sisterhood. You're not you're not getting that. And if you are avoiding the sisterhood, then you are doing yourself such a disservice in this business. Because, I mean, like I said, and Tiffany said too, every single person at convention that spoke and not only in our classes, but in the general sessions, it was all about sisterhood, like, period. And momentum. Momentum is key, and you have to keep a fast pace if you want to grow quickly. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I love what you said about the whole group chat, about how sometimes it can be annoying and, your phone's going off a bazillion times and you're at work or wherever you might be. First of all, you can turn your notifications off. For those of you that, have obligations and cannot check your phone all the time and it annoys you for your phone to go off, you can turn your notifications off. But it's really, really important. And we've had so many heartfelt conversations in the last 3 weeks in our group chat. I absolutely love it. And it's so, so important that we are able to connect with each other, because it's what's going to make your teammates. It's what's going to make your sideline sisters. It's what's going to make us all stick around is the sisterhood. Because if someone does not feel like they belong, or they feel left out, or they don't feel good enough, they're not going to stay. They're not going to stay. You got to make your team feel like they belong. And they do belong. We welcome them with open arms. But we have to make that prevalent to them. You have to show them. We have to show them. And the best way to do that is in our group chats. And I absolutely 100% think that we're going to see massive growth within our team, within your teams, in the next, I don't know, couple months. It's going to be crazy.
By December, at the latest, we're going to see. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. And I'm still shooting for black status before baby. We'll see how it goes. But honestly, I just want you all to be successful. If I don't get to where I need to be, when I need to be, I will be okay. I want to see you all shoot for the moon and land among the stars, okay? All right? Let's do this. Let's do it. That's basically all I have to say. Oh, I usually end with a prayer, but Sky, do you want to keep recording, or it doesn't matter?